Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute since I have uploaded anything, but I have just been really busy with my bakery, home bakery, and stuff like that. So I just have not been recording. But I'm here now, and we are getting ready for our son's first birthday party. We are very excited. I can't believe it's already been a year since we had him. It just seems crazy. But I'm going to show you the theme, what my plan is, and what we're going to do. And then I'm going to show you this little haul. This is all our decorations and stuff. We are not going all out for this birthday. So we are having it at a local splash pad. And the splash pad, there's a splash pad, and then there is a really, really cool, like, big playground. And what I like about this particular spot is the splash pad. There are little like ramadas that you can rent out, and they have benches, and you can fit up to, like, under each ramada you can fit up to 32 people per reserved ramada. So we only reserved one. We're inviting about that much anyway, so it's perfect that about that amount RSVP'd. So that was perfect, and it was $20 an hour. So I rented it for 3 hours because that does include you do include your setup time and your cleanup time. So I gave myself 30 minutes before the party starts to set up, and then the last 30 minutes of the party we are going to clean up. So it was $60. We are on a little bit of a budget. So our budget it was about $350, maybe $400, probably a little closer to $400, but just because of the balloons, I just figured out our balloon situation, and so I think that's going to make it closer to $400. But that's what we plan to do. What I really like about this park is you can rent out the ramadas, like I was just saying, but those ramadas are directly next to the splash pad, which is really good for, like, the younger kids. But there's also a really, really cool playground. It's a big playground. It's huge, and that is more geared towards little kids. Can play in it too, but it's a little more geared towards older kids. So it's kind of like a good park for all ages. And so that's where we're gonna do it this year. We always wanted to do it for our daughter's birthday, but it's just her birthday is in the, like, dead heat of summer, so it's just too hot to be outside for an extended period of time, like long enough to have a party. So it's supposed to be in the low 80s that day, which is going to be beautiful. Let me jump into this. Okay, so I told you my budget. I spent $100 on the decorations and all this stuff. $100 on this, $60 on the reservation for the table rental. So we're at 160, and then I've got about 150 planned out for food. Sorry, there's a fly in here. I have 150 planned out for food, so that's already, what, 310? Is my math right there? And then, so maybe we will be about 350. I was thinking we were going to be more over that, but we will be closer to 350. And then I've got about $40. I was thinking, what's my math here? I was thinking about 35, but maybe I'll do $40 to $50 for the balloons that we are going to blow up. I will get to the balloons and, like, my idea when I get there. I'll share that with you. Let me turn off the air. Sorry. Turn that off so it's not in your ear and you can hear me. So the theme, if you can't tell, the theme is my first rodeo. So I'm not doing a bunch of decorations. When I do parties, I really like to focus on the food spread. The food is my favorite thing to do. Obviously, I have a home bakery. I also just expanded to do other types of brunch catering. And so I really enjoy the food aspect of things. Parties, like, the food is my favorite thing to plan, to shop for, to do. Excuse me. And so I really wanted to focus on the food. I always do. And I always do a really cool spread. So we're going to have a good amount of kids at this party. So I wanted to make food that was catered to children. Because I don't know. It's hard to explain. But at previous parties, It just didn't work out to where we had many kids there. And so now we have more family members with children and friends with children. And so we're just going to have more children there. So I'm also going to make some goodie bags because of that reason. So I'll show you what I do there. But the theme, my first rodeo. I was saying, I always go on these side tangents. I was like, what was I saying? So I'm not doing a bunch of decorations. That's why you don't see a bunch of stuff here. I'm really focusing a lot on the food and then just like a few hints of the theme, but it's not going to be like all out decorated. So my first rodeo, you'll see little bits of that here. My first rodeo mixed in with the blue gingham. I love this blue gingham. And I had in mind for the first idea and theme that I thought I was going to do was like a farmer's market, my first farmer's market type of theme. It was so cute. I really love that kind of theme. But then I saw this, what I really loved about it was the blue gingham and obviously the fruits and vegetables. Like we love the farmer's market. So I love that, but I really like the blue gingham tied into that. Then I saw a picture of these sugar cookies that was a first rodeo theme with the blue gingham. I'll try to put a picture up of the cookies that I saw. I actually sent these to the woman that I ordered cookies from. I sent her these inspiration photos, so I will try to put those on the screen so you can see what the idea was, where I got the idea from. But I knew my husband would have loved the first rodeo theme, and so I was like, all right, let me do the first rodeo theme, and I can still tie in my blue gingham, and it's adorable. So that is the theme. So let me show you the decorations and kind of my ideas. I'll talk through my ideas, show you what I'm thinking, and then I will show you our little list that I have for food. And then we do have to go to Costco later today, so hopefully I will show you that. I have already gone to Walmart, so I will also show you that haul. And then I've got Costco, and then tomorrow I am going to be going to Sam's Club, so I will try to show you guys all of that. My plan is to get it all recorded, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But I will show you the food list, what my food spread's gonna look like, and then hopefully show you all the shopping as well. But let me jump in, let me stop talking about that, and let me show you what we're getting here, or what we got here. So starting up here, this is a stand. I usually get like disposable from Dollar Tree, disposable trays and bowls and stuff like that, but I decided might as well just invest a little bit into something that we can reuse. And also for my sister's children's parties, like they can use this too. So I got food dye on my hands. But this was only $25. I will put a picture up. I think there's like 6 of the tiered stands, and they're the square ones and the circle ones, which is great. Some are 2-tiered, some are 3-tiered. And then it comes with 4 of the trays. So I was like, let me just invest the $25, which is a great price for this. They are plastic, so you do have to, they're not going to last the longest time, but we will definitely get several uses out of them, hopefully. But I thought it was really good. I'll show you the picture. I'll put the picture up so you can see, but I am going to bring these. I do plan to build them before. They're really easy to put together. I plan to build them before we go to the party. So like I said, we only have 30 minutes, so I don't want to spend 10 minutes of that just putting these together. So I will build these, and I'll try to show you what they look like when they're built. This basket here, we had got, oh, there's something on there. We had got this for Easter, like just as a little Easter basket, but I got one that wasn't like too Easter dedicated, if that makes sense. Like you can use it for multiple things. And we were doing this shopping actually in my daughter's hall, and she really wanted this cute little basket, and I was like, well, we can use it for his party too. So we didn't get this specifically for the party, but I am going to use it in the party. There's some stains on there, but that's okay. I got this to do for his first birthday. I've already got his first birthday, or not his first birthday, but his pictures printed. You know how you see the signs 1 month, 2 month, 3, 4, up until they are a year old. So I got all the pictures for that printed out, I think yesterday. So I'm going to have that little sign. For our daughter's first birthday, I did that popular banner that you hang up, but since we're doing it at the park, I didn't want to have to worry about trying to hang that up. So I went ahead with this, and I think this was only like $8. So And it's good quality, like it's wood. So we're definitely going to be able to save that. For napkins and cutlery, got 2 things of forks. This is tablecloths, 2 tablecloths. I actually didn't really measure like how long they are or anything, but you're going to hear some noise in the background. They're playing, which is great. So I don't know how long the tables are. I'm hoping these fit. If they don't, I'm not worried about it. Just 2 tablecloths. They actually feel like really thick too. And then I got 3 things of napkins. So I was looking on Amazon because I wanted to get, you know how they have like the packs of plates and smaller plates, and then they have like the cutlery usually and napkins, and they all match. The amount that I would have needed to get for the amount of people, I would have had to get 2 packs, and they were about $25 each, which would have been $50. So what I decided to do, I think this pack of plates was like $8 or $9 off Amazon, and then I got the tablecloths, I think were about $6 for the 2 of them. And then I just decided from Walmart to get these. These are $1 at Walmart, and it's like it matches the color. So at least I have the theme a little bit with the blue gingham, and then I just have the matching blue. And then so we got, how many are here? How many? 30. There is 30 of those, and then these are 24. And those are 20. So we'll have plenty of bigger plates, and then some smaller dessert plates. And then I also got these at Hobby Lobby. I saw these and I thought that would be super cute. I think there's 20 here, so these could be also used for dessert plates probably. And then this is the high chair banner. It is already taken out of the package. I need to put it back in there. But this is like the little sign that goes on the front where it says it's going to say 1, and then this is the little thing that goes around. It's super cute, and I think that was like $15. And then let's see, moving on over here, this is my idea for balloons. So I got 2. I'm thinking just doing 2 centerpieces. I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be to take balloons to a place and get them blown up, but it's going to be, for what I'm wanting to do, it's going to be about $40 to $50. But I was thinking I was gonna maybe get a helium tank and do it myself, but I almost didn't do any balloons at all because I didn't want to have to like stress about getting them blown up or having them blown up myself. So I almost didn't get them, but my mother-in-law kind of gave me the idea to just have a couple centerpieces, and so I was like, okay, that's not gonna be too much work. So when I was deciding between a helium tank or just going and getting them done, I was like, well, the whole point was I didn't want to stress about it, so I'm not going to get a helium tank and have to do it all myself. That was the whole point. So I am going to spend the extra money and just get them blown up. But anyways, I'll show you the picture of what these balloons look like. Well, my plan is, so I got those, and then I have these. I think there's 32 in there, but we're definitely not using all those. And then I got 2 of these number 1 foil balloons. So what I'm going to do, I got these 2 little balloon weights. I'm going to take about 3 to 4. There's 3 to 4 colors. So I think I'm going to do 3 or 4 of the colors. And then I'm going to have a balloon, because these are all circle balloons. You'll see in the picture. But those are all like the regular circles. So I'll put those together with 1 of these. And then that's 1 centerpiece. And then I'll do the same thing for the second one. And that'll be just like 1 balloon centerpiece on each table. I really only wanted to get the balloons because I wanted people to identify where we were sitting when they get there, because there are several Ramadas, and people usually have parties there every weekend. So I wanted to make sure people could find us easily. I was going to have like a big banner made, but I thought that would just be too hard to try to figure out how to hang up. So I didn't get that. I got his little candle, number 1 candle. I will show you what I plan to do for his birthday. We're still not really introducing sugar yet, so I didn't want to do the little smash cakes like you usually see at a first birthday. So we're going to do like a little watermelon smash cake, and I'll put a picture of the inspo that I'm going to use. It's going to be so cute. He really loves fruit anyways. He actually prefers fruit most of the time over other things. So I know he's going to love that. And then I got these. I am going to make cupcakes for the other guests. So I got these for the cupcakes. I actually forgot I got those, and I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, maybe I should get cupcake toppers or something. But I remember seeing these, and actually, these were only $1, and the party stuff was 50% off. So they were only 50 cents. So that was great. Hobby Lobby is a great place to go if you are on a budget too. So keep that in mind. It's usually cheaper than Amazon for some things. Like these are cheaper at Hobby Lobby. These were cheaper at Hobby Lobby than Amazon. So keep that in mind when you are party shopping on a budget. Okay, I'm getting some fussy babies, so I'm trying to hurry up here. But for the party favors or goodie bags, I'm just doing something small. I'm not going crazy. I didn't want to get a bunch of, I feel like in those goodie bags, a lot of times you just get a bunch of like random fidget toys, things that most kids are probably just going to throw out after one use. And so I wanted to try and get things that are actually usable and not a bunch of little trinket toys. So I was trying to be pretty mindful about what I put in here. So I got these off of Amazon. There's definitely, I think there's 24 in here, so I'm not using all of them. I'm doing about 14. I'm expecting 12 children that have RSVP'd. But I want to have a couple extra just in case. I don't want any children not to have any. So I am going to make a couple extra. I might actually make 15 if I think I've got enough here. I definitely have enough to make 15. So I got these little boxes. I do plan to show you after I make them how they look. But I got these. They're just little boxes. And I was going to get these at Hobby Lobby. They would have been cheaper, but they were a little too small. I didn't think everything was going to fit. So I got these off Amazon. I forget how much they were. But I think it was $10 for the 24 of them. And then I got these. Of course, these were from the Easter section. But I thought, you know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a little Easter egg. Because his birthday's right around Easter anyways. So I'm like, whatever. It was $1 for one of these. And it comes with 6 things of chalk. So just to be a little more budget friendly, I got 3 packs of these. And I'll put 1 egg in each one. And then the bubbles, I got these from Hobby Lobby. They were 50% off. So they were only $1 for this 10 pack. I think it was $10 for a pack of 32. And I spent $2 on 20. So I was happy to see these in Hobby Lobby. Each one will get 1 because there's not enough to put 2. So I'm just going to do 1. And then I got these. I will show you when I put the boxes together a better picture or like a better view of them so you can see them a little better. But these are just little they're little tiny painting sets. You can see the little paint thing there. And then they've got a little card that they can paint. It comes with a tiny little paintbrush. And then the last thing I was going to put in these bags, I was thinking of doing like a snack. I didn't want to do fruit snacks. I was thinking fruit snacks, but then I was like, it might be really hot, so I don't want them to melt in there. And then I saw this like pack of cookies from Sam's Club, and it was a little pack of like the individual snack packs of some alphabet cookies and some chocolate chip cookies. And I was going to do that, but the other day I was kind of making all my lists, and I was like, do I really want to do a snack, or do I want to do something else? And I remembered that I've been wanting to get these little Jesus figurines. And you want one, buddy? Okay. And you can have that. Yeah, that's Jesus. Thank you. And so I decided instead of getting a snack pack and putting them in there, I would get these little Jesus figurines. It was $6 for all of these. There's 32 in here. And I figured that I would put one of these in each little thing. So we love Jesus around here. We love spreading the gospel, and I thought it would be a really cute idea to put one or two of these in each of their little party boxes. So that is what we are going to do for that. I will show you the party boxes when I put them together. Now let me show you my plan for food. So I plan on making sandwiches. That's going to be like the main thing. It's going to be sandwiches. You can see I'm making Italian sandwiches, turkey, and then ham. The Italian, I'm going to get some French bread. Whoops. The Italian, I'm going to get some French bread and do them on French bread. And then the turkey, I'm going to do on some ciabatta bread. And then ham, I'm going to do on croissants. So we're going to have the different sandwiches, fruit cups. I was going to do cups. I just decided last night just to do like a bunch of fruit on a tray instead. I'm doing oranges, strawberries, pineapple. There's also one more I decided to add to the list. Oh, watermelon. Because I'm going to be getting a 2-pack of watermelon from Costco for his little smash cake. So I'll have an extra watermelon. Are you telling me? And then I'm going to get a big thing of potato salad from Costco. I'm also going to do some string cheese. Kids love string cheese. And then I'm going to do chips. We got a big box of chips from Walmart. I am going to make cupcakes. And then I did order some sugar cookies to go with the theme. And then I'm going to make his little smash cake. For drinks, I wanted to do all bottled drinks so I didn't have to worry about having cups and all that. We do have a big cooler we're going to put everything in. So we're going to do bottles of water. We're going to do bottles of Body Armor. I'm going to get a pack from Sam's Club. And then we got some juice boxes for kids. So that is our food plan. And then I will definitely show you guys the shopping. Okay, we just got home from Costco. I was not able to record in the store. It was pretty busy. So we were trying to kind of just hurry up and get what we needed. But I will, as promised, show you what I got from Costco. I spent $112. However, I did not, that was not all for the party. So I'm going to show you everything we got, but I will tell you what is for the party. So we got this case of water. That is for the party. And then we got, oh, this is the cooler we're going to be using as well. My sister is letting us borrow that. So that's going to be nice to have a big cooler. And then, okay, let me talk about this real quick. I did just mention that I was not going to be doing this, but I saw it. It was on sale for $40. Usually it's $50, and it was on sale for $40, and that is about what I was going to spend, $40 to $50 on getting the balloons blown up, and that was just the smallest centerpieces I was going to do. Yeah, I was like, let me just buy this, and I will be able to make even more centerpieces, not more centerpieces, but bigger centerpieces. I'll be able to use more balloons, and it'll look a little more fuller. Plus, we'll be able to put other balloons around the area. So I could do a lot more with this, and it was the same amount I was going to spend going to get them blown up. Now I won't have to make an extra trip the night before the party to go get them blown up and have to worry about that. So it did work out fine. And I'm really not, I'm trying not to sound like I'm complaining. I know it sounds like I'm complaining that, oh, I have to do this, but really it is a blessing that we are able to get this and blow up all the balloons. So I'm realizing it sounds like I'm complaining, and I don't want to do that. We just got home, so everything is kind of just sprawled out everywhere, but I got this 2-pack of watermelons. One of them is going to be for the fruit tray, and then the other is going to be for his little smash cake. We got a little package in the we got a little package that came to our door. Got some croissants. These are going to be for the ham and cheese sandwiches. I'm going to put the ham and cheese and the toppings and stuff, and then I'm going to cut them in half. So it's going to be, you need some help? It's going to be 24 sandwiches. I just put this away. This was not for the party, but I did get this rotisserie chicken. And then some stuff in here I also got. These were not for the party. Come on. But I really needed some new sandals. So I saw these. They were only $12.99. So I decided to get myself a new pair of sandals. So that was not part of the budget. I did all pay for it at one time, but that was not part of our party budget. I got a pineapple. That is for the party. This is heavy cream. This is not for the party, but I like the heavy cream from Costco, and I knew I wasn't going to be going back next week, so I just decided to get it. Thank you, sweetheart. I got this big potato salad. That is for the party. And then the last thing from here, I think this is the last thing that I got. You getting the pineapple? I got this pack of lunch meat, the turkey and ham mixed pack. I got this for the sandwiches. So however much, it's a pound of each. I'm assuming that's going to be enough. I mean, a pound, I'm out of breath. A pound of this ham, that looks like it's going to be enough for 12 of these sandwiches. And if not, then that's okay. Maybe I'll make them a little lighter sandwiches. There's going to be plenty. There's going to be... No, that's not. But it needs to go in the fridge. You want to put it in the fridge?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's so heavy.
This is going to be 24 sandwiches, like half sandwiches, because I'm going to cut them in half. So 24 half sandwiches. And then the ciabatta is going to be 16 half sandwiches of the turkey, because I'll show you when I get to Sam's Club tomorrow, the ciabatta rolls that I get, which I'm going to cut in half. That's going to be 16 sandwiches. And then the Italian sandwiches, I don't know, because I'm getting from Sam's Club the 2-pack of like the big loaves, the long loaves of Italian. So I'm going to cut them, but I'm going to try to get 9 out of each one. So hopefully I can get 18 sandwiches from that. So that is plenty of sandwiches. And if they are on the lighter side with meat, then that's okay with me because people can grab more than one. So that is the Costco haul and everything I got from Costco. So I gotta put this away, and then I think I'm gonna get started on the goodie bags in a little bit, and I'll show you those. I almost forgot to show you what I got from Walmart. We spent about $50 at Walmart for everything. That was that haul was other stuff apart from just party stuff, and I spent $100, but I also got some like food for us to eat at home. So that's why I can't really say, but I know it was around 50. Because I put everything in my Walmart app before to see, that's how I usually budget. I put the food inside an app so I can see what it's going to cost. And that's how I'm able to stick to my budget. So it was about 50 to 55 probably. I actually already have this. So that is not part of it. But I got mostly the sandwich stuff, and then I'll show you there's a couple other things I got. But mostly sandwich stuff. So I got the tomatoes for a sandwich. I also got a red onion. For the string cheese, I got this mozzarella string cheese, and then I also got this kind. I know this is a good kind as well. So I got just a couple options for kids to choose from. Some like the regular, some like these. So I got both. And then for the sandwiches, I got Swiss for the ham and Swiss. And then I got provolone for the Italian. And I got sliced cheddar for the turkey. And then I got this charcuterie tray for the Italian sandwiches. It had pretty much everything I needed. The calabrese, prosciutto, salami, and then if I need more salami, then I have this salami right here that I can put on there. So I got all of that for these sandwiches, and then let me show you. I'm trying to think of everything I got. I don't quite remember everything, and I already deleted my list off my phone, so I can't reference that. But I think I mostly got the sandwiches, some juice, which I'm going to show you, and the chips. I got this juice right here for the party. I'm actually about to go put it in that cooler right now so that it's already in there, and then I'll just have to open it up when we put the ice. I'll just open up these and throw it in there with the ice, but I'm not getting the ice yet. So I got this. This is like for kids if they want a little juice box, or I already told you we're gonna do the juice boxes, water, and getting a case of body armor. I'm not doing sodas and all that. We're gonna be outside, so I want people to stay hydrated. I got this Honest Kids juice, the Very Good lemonade, and then I grabbed this thing of apple juice pouches. That's 16 little juice pouches. There's going to be about 13, 12 to 13 kids that we're planning to be there, so that should be plenty. And then if anyone else wants one, of course, or there's extra for the kids that want another one. And then up here, I just threw it up here because I didn't want anybody getting into it, but I did get this big bag of chips for the party. And then these right here are actually, I'll just quickly show you. These are gifts from my mother-in-law. We had a little Amazon registry. We didn't do a lot because he's got a lot of toys, but he did need some clothes and stuff. So I had a few toys on there, just stuff that we don't have like anything like. And then lots of clothes. So these are two that my mother-in-law got. And I am going to wrap them for her, but she had them sent here instead of her place. So I just threw them up here. This little cute car toy, and then that's like a little sensory table. So I need to wrap those, but that's why those are there. I guess I'll show you another thing that we got. She got this. We opened it on his actual birthday, though. She wanted him to have one gift from her on his birthday. So we opened this one. It's super cute. It's got that basketball, and then it also has a little tiny soccer ball. So they actually, my daughter and him, have both been loving this. And then let me show you what else we let him open on his birthday. And we got him this super cute toy. It's a little water toy, but I thought this would be fun. We really love to do the splash pad during the summertime, and we've been going a lot, like a couple times a week we go. And so I thought that would be cute to bring the splash pad, another toy. We've had these already. We're actually getting ready to go to the splash pad, so I'm getting all this stuff ready to go. But we always bring this little bag, and then we also bring this. They have fun playing with that. But what's the matter? Are you all done? All done. Okay, honey. He's all done. You hear him say all done. But that is just a new fun toy for the splash pad we got. Okay, so I have our little assembly line for our goodie bags right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put them all together. I'm doing 15. We are only expecting 12 to 13 children, but I wanted to have a couple extra just in case. So I'm making 15, but I have everything out. I put all these little painting kits together. They are super cute. You can see they're so adorable. It's just this little it's like a card, and then it's got a cute saying on the back. All of them are different colors on the back, and then some different animals. I think there's 4 different animals. There's a lion, a giraffe, an elephant, and then a tiger. And like I said, they're all different colors on the back also. And then it comes with the little painting thing as well, and they go in the little bag. Sorry, he's grabbing the phone. I got all the little Jesus dolls out, and then I've got all my bubbles ready, and I have to open these. But I'm going to put one of each thing in the boxes. These boxes were really easy to put together. You literally just open and like they snap together, and it takes 1 second to do. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these and then show you what they look like. Okay, here they are all finished. I want to show you how they look put together. So it is the little painting here. I just had to put it in this way. That's how it fits. That's the only way it fits. And then it's got a little egg, the Jesus, and the bubbles. I kind of wish I would have gotten the little snack packs also, because they would have fit perfectly, because it's like with that stuff it's really big, and then the box just seems really big, and it seems like it's not full, I guess. But I think a little snack pack would have been perfect in there. Right now in my head, I'm like, I just am not going to worry about doing it, but I might end up changing my mind tomorrow. I might get a little spark and just go get a little box of little snack packs and undo all of these and put them in there. They're not difficult to do, so we'll see how tomorrow goes. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, but for now, this is how they look, and they were really easy to put together. Now, I would have also liked to do some stickers, custom stickers or something to put on the front, but I'm not worried about that. So, we've been so busy, I'm kind of doing this stuff last minute, and so I just didn't have all the time that I wanted to put this together. But this is how the boxes look. They turned out cute. Okay, I did show you guys a picture of the trays and stands that I ordered off of Amazon when I was talking about that in the haul, but I wanted to show you what they look like built. For $25, I think this is a great deal. These are pretty sturdy, and they're not terrible quality. They are plastic, but they're not bad. For $25, I think this is a good deal. We'll see how much actually fits on everything, but it came with 3 of these 2-tiered squares, and then it came with there's a fly in here if you see it flying around, and then there is 3 of the 3-tiered circle trays. I kind of like the look of these better, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Which ones you guys like better? And then we also got 4 of these trays here. I am brave. You're brave? Okay. Yes. And then we also got 4 of these trays here, and I love these that they have the little hearts on the sides. I think that's super cute. So there is, good job, honey. There's 4 of these. So we are going to see how much we can fit, if we can fit everything. I'm kind of trying to plan out right now what I'm going to put on the trays, because I've got not quite 3 dozen. It's more like 2.5 dozen cupcakes, 2 dozen sugar cookies. I am trying to figure out, where everything is going to go, where the sandwiches are going to go, the fruit, because there's a lot of sandwiches. So I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to play it by ear and see how it goes. I don't think I'm going to need more. I might see what I have here to bring just in case we need the extra room, but I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. You've seen my little menu. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys. What do you guys think of these? Alright guys, so I did end up going to Sam's Club this morning and just grabbing this box of animal cookies. There is 36 in here, and I'm only putting 1 in each bag, so I'm only using 15. So we'll be able to have these as a snack for us for the next couple weeks, so it works out well. But I did end up doing it. I know I said in one of the last clips I Wasn't thinking I was going to, but I did get a little spark this morning, and I wanted to add a little something else in the bag. So this is how they, or the boxes rather, this is how they look. It's not closed, but you get the idea. We got a little box, and then when they open it, they've got the little painting crafts, and then they have their animal cookies, and then underneath that is the bubbles, the chalk, and the little Jesus doll. So I'm glad I went and got these because they feel a little more full with the little bag of cookies, and it's just a little extra something for them. So that is how they turned out. Super cute. Okay, I was not able to record in Sam's Club, so I do have to just show you kind of what we got while it's put away. But I did get 2 things of strawberries, that's for the fruit tray, and then I got a thing of cucumbers. I decided to put some of those on the fruit tray as well, and then got some lettuce. That one of those will be for sandwiches, and then the other one we'll just keep for ourselves. I also got this case of body armor. Okay, I forgot. I also did get a bag of clementines. It's out there. But then I also got this bread. This is the French bread, and this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I think we're going to get a lot of sandwiches out of this one. I might actually end up saving one or maybe half for us to keep at home, because I thought they were going to be like this big. It's almost half the size I thought they were going to be. And then the ciabatta rolls are down there. I think that's everything I got from Sam's Club. But I think that's going to be all for this video. I just wanted to show you, since I had so many different hauls, show you all the hauls, and then the next video you will be able to see everything come together.